Hey, it's Risa G coming in from her cluttered kitchen once again with another easy, quick, healthy, low-carb side dish. You could eat this on keto. You can eat it on ketovore. And just in general, if you're avoiding processed carbs and chemicals and all of that. And no, it's not hard to palm this week. Although you can do it with 2 cans if you don't have a bag of riced cauliflower or some cooked cauliflower that you minced up and dried. You could use 2 cans of hard to palm, rinsed, drained, and then minced up and thrown into a dry skillet for 10 to 20 minutes, stirring constantly. You don't want it to brown, you just want it to dry out, okay? If you don't have the patience to do that, you can start this the night before. Put your cooked cauliflower or your drained, minced up hearts of palm and put it between paper towels or a regular towel and just wrap it and strain it of all the water, then stick it on paper towels in a tray in the refrigerator, uncovered overnight, and that will dry it out too. Because I've done it, it works, okay? It's just like dry aging of beef. You know, you stick it in there uncovered for a couple of days, it dries out, it changes it molecularly, and whatever. It's similar, all right? You can do that, all right? So I have a bowl with a package of the Cauliflower of Many Colors from Trader Joe's, but you can do it with any frozen or fresh cauliflower. Just cook it up, all right? And then throw it into a food processor, pulse it down until it looks like riced cauliflower, or you can buy an already minced up bag of cauliflower rice, cook it, drain it really well, dry it out, and you're ready to go. All right, so this is about 2 cups. All right, now I'm adapting a recipe that I found from the Delish website, except I'm adding a few things. And yes, you can do this, as I said, with the hearts of palm. I did it last week, worked really, really well. But I had none left to show you, and I never recorded it. Okay, so anyway, so we've got our cauliflower. We're going to add an egg. Right? The original recipe called for 4 cups of cauliflower. I have 2 cups, so I'm halving everything. Instead of 2 cups of cheese, I'm using 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, but you can use almost any cheese you want, really. I happen to have this. I had to defrost it from the freezer. It's mixed cheddars, 4 kinds of cheddar cheese from Sargento, but any shredded cheese, preferably one that you shred yourself, but I didn't have that, so there's that. Then half a cup of Parmesan cheese, but this is Romano because I couldn't get the Parmesan. But in my family, who's going to tell the difference? No one. All right. And then it's supposed to be 2/3 of a cup for the 4 cups. This is 2 cups. So 1/3 of a cup of panko. I'm using pork panko because I don't use regular panko crumbs. This is pork panko. And then this is optional. Okay? Optional. All right? Keto chow, baked potato, soup flavor, or you can use a little bit of some kind of a keto flour or protein powder that might have a little bit of acacia gum or xanthan gum or something like that, or gelatin in it. And I like a little bit of this truffle seasoning. All right, I will put the brand in the notes. I'll put all the ingredients in the notes. Okay, I used Pork King Good pork crumbs or pork panko. Okay. And then Delish recipe says to mix some sriracha and some ketchup and make a sauce for it. But if you like just ketchup, just then use a no sugar ketchup like Primal Kitchen, or I don't know who else makes one. Chosen Foods? I don't know. You can use Chosen Foods mayonnaise, add a little bit of sriracha. That would be delicious. Anyway, so I'm going to just take that. I'm going to mix in the egg, the cheeses, alright, and the crumbs, alright, and with very clean hands. I washed my hands before, alright. We're going to just mix this up. If you want, you can also do it in a mixer. You can do it with a stand mixer. You can do it with a hand mixer. You can do it with a spatula. Whatever you want. Alright? Okay? And I like to mix everything together except for the parts of, except for the keto chow and the truffle seasoning. Alright, I like to put that in at the end. And then fold it in. I've also done it where I sprinkled it over the top thoroughly and then mixed it in. Okay. Alright. Okay. And then the easiest way to do this actually is to, hold on a second. I'm going to preset my air fryer to 390. Now they say 370 on Delish. They say 375 to 10 minutes. I find that does not make them brown enough. I tried it. I had to add another 10 minutes at that temperature. I had to add another 10 minutes. So I'm doing it at 390 for 15 minutes. Halfway through, I'll flip them, okay? So I'm doing it at 390 for 15 minutes. Let's preheat. Yes, we will. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for it to preheat, alright, I like to cut the mixture in half with my fingers, alright? And then I figure I can get about 4 to 6, maybe even more, from one half of this. What the hell? I don't know what the hell that means. Wait a minute. I don't know what that was. Alright, how about, alright, then we're just going to take some, we're going to roll it kind of in a ball. Alright, we're going to roll it in a ball, and then we're going to flatten the sides and the top. Now this one's kind of big. This one's kind of big. I think I'm going to scoop off a little bit of that. No. Okay, that's better. Alright, roll it between roll it. Alright. And then squish it in on the top and bottom. And there you go. You got a tot. All right. I'm just gonna lay them out on tray. Okay. Let's see how many we can make. Same thing. Roll. Squish it in from the top and the bottom. Yeah, just keep going until you have probably 12 of them. I'm figuring it'll be about 12. Now the gum that's in the keto chow, I'm not mistaken, it's acacia gum. Ba 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 ba. Ba boo ba boo. It is, alright, it's protein isolate, milk, protein, then vitamins. Yes, it does have a little bit of natural and artificial flavors, but they've spoken about that on their videos, that they tell you what kind it is. It's not maltodextrin. Salt, acacia gum, xanthan gum. And then it's got magnesium, choline, potassium, vitamin, and then a big vitamin blend, all kinds of vitamins. Alright, and then a little bit of soy, sunflower less, I think. Alright, but it is acacia gum, so there is acacia gum in this. And xanthan gum. If you don't want to consume any amounts of that, I understand. You can use, I've done it with gelatin, a little bit of gelatin instead. You can sprinkle it onto the egg and with a little bit of water, and I've done that. It doesn't work as well. Alright, you can just sprinkle a little bit of acacia gum or xanthan gum, if you're using them, onto it if you want it to thicken. Alright, I find that it helps the mixture with the egg to stay together. Okay, alright, just keep going until you have whatever the amount you want. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna do 6. The more room you have for the air to circulate in the air fryer, the better. Okay, the better these cook. Okay, so just boom, there we go. Right? Now, if you want, you don't have time right now to cook them, you can refrigerate them like this on a tray. Just cover it with a little bit of plastic wrap or wax paper or something and stick them in the refrigerator. Or you can freeze them at this point. You can freeze them at this point. Take them out and just stick them in the air fryer and cook them from frozen. Give them like an extra 2 minutes or so. But I'm going to put it in my little tray. Okay. I'm not going to cook them all off right now. I don't have the time. Alright. I'm just going to lay them in my tray. And put them into my, and put them in there. It's a little dark, but alright. Okay. Now, I gotta wash my hands. You can also use a little spray them down a little bit if you want. It does help them to crisp up a little bit. Okay, now flip them in halfway. Okay? Okay, so after 13-14 minutes in a 390 degree air fryer, we got nice brown tots. Are they super crunchy and crispy like real ones? No. But they give you the look, the feel, and with the baked potato keto chow in it, it tastes like potato, even though it's not. Alright, so we can have that with some ketchup. or come on, just like regular ketchup, it's slow coming out, or a little bit of sriracha. Okay, and there we go. We got tots. Nice side dish to go with hamburgers or hot dogs or whatever. Obviously, these are hot. They're probably molten hot, but actually, a little bit of a crunch. A little bit. Well, they look pretty good, actually. Guess what I'm having on my break at work? Tots. Alright, so you can have tots on a low carb, keto, ketovore type lifestyle. You can make them before you go to somebody's barbecue. Bring them with you and just heat them up on a griddle. And there you go. You don't have to be tempted by bowls of tots or potato salad or whatever. You can bring your own and stay true to yourself and not cheat, right? And you don't feel like you're cheating, because really nobody would ever think those weren't. If you made them a little smaller and a little more square, they'd look just like the real thing. I will eventually also get the macros for these, and I'll try to put it on my Facebook page, Risa Golding at Facebook, and eventually. But anyway, I will put the original recipe and what I did and all my extra ingredients and links to them in my notes. I am not affiliated by Keto Chow, but I do love their potato soup flavor. It's really wonderful in things like this, or in like a faux potato salad and things like that, so that you feel like you're eating the real thing and you don't feel bad, all right, and afterwards. Delicious. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Share this to all your social media. I could use all the help I can get. And please try them. Leave a comment whether you tried them or not. And if you did and you enjoyed them, please let me know. Okay? Anyway, it's Risa signing out from the Keto Kitchen. Bye.